told they cut across the belly. Now you see how some of the goddamn north will cut across the belly. You see how motherfucker knew, the I knew. That's that 9 straight sitting in the center of this bitch. The bearing straight sitting in the center of this bitch. The 33rd bullseye. See, it's 33 sections to this motherfucker. It's 33 degrees to this motherfucker. It's 33 sections to this motherfucking bullseye. And right in the middle, you'll see that a 9 straight right there. And them European, them Frenchmen had it mapped out as Japan being sitting right to the eastern side, but they had them trying to show them on the north. They was right there on the borderline, right there. You come through that a 9 straight. See? So that's the United States right there to the left. And there's some Sandwich Islands right there that I'm gonna get off into. There's some Sandwich Islands right there that I'm gonna get off into. I wanna know what that is. That's probably Staten Island and all that shit. Canada and French and Indian War and all that shit. We're gonna get off into it, but I'm showing you the deception. Because when they ball this bitch up, these motherfuckers over here, all these hidden lands that they ain't talking about. See, you got everything right there. North America, Mexico, South America. You see how they got down, how we split with the northern half of these motherfuckers. That's what my beach line gonna be goddamn. Yeah. This Africa sitting over here in the northwest. Why you think they had so many motherfucking great temples in the northwest tip of Africa? See, that's the northwest tip, and it's in the west. The northwest tip of Africa is in the west. Yeah, we the west. Even Alabama and Florida and all that shit in the west. Mexico even sitting in the east, see? We the west. Mesoamerica, that's where you gonna find the open. We the west. And there go Alaska right there. Right. There go Alaska right there. That's Alaska right there. See? And that's how they say they come in right there. That's Alaska. But they put it on the map to show you that straight up it's in Alaska far out goddamn north, and like it's wrapping around the imaginary ball. But they go to land, they hide right here. See them lands? It's the Far East right here. And see, once they goddamn let them boys get in cahoots with them and do their little thing and make up their little dinosaur and all that shit there. See, now they can be real deceptive. Cause now the Pacific, the back of the ball, there it is right there. These hidden lands right here. Now they gonna be able to play Pacific, back of the ball type shit. And they gonna be in the west and in the east when they get ready. They can put themselves in the, once they make that ball, they can put themselves in the northern or southern hemisphere, all up under this so-called the Arctic. Where the Arctic at? The Arctic over here. The Arctic over here. And they distract you with all that North Pole shit. All that North Pole shit, all that shit is right in here. Ain't no North Pole, man. This shit flat as fuck. And these the people that deceiving the world, the Mongolian, the one who got there getting all the change, who running the world. Y'all don't see that shit. Look at that shit. What all them hidden islands, what all these islands and shit is over there. Look at all them islands and shit right there. Look at all them islands and shit right there. That's headquarters right there. That's headquarters right there. They up on the ice like a motherfucker. The headquarters right there. Headquarters. United Nations logo. United Nations logo on top. hoes. We feed the world. We feed the world. We feed the world. Now we got a lot of resources though. We feed the world. We feed the world. Them pharaohs got my motherfucking cocaine in their system. Huh? Them pharaohs got my cocaine in their system. We feed the world. The goddamn old man Canada end up being over there the best on that motherfucker. Huh? I want y'all to study that motherfucker. The Alaska right there, what I told y'all. And Japan just put themselves into what they want to. That's India. All down, see, that's why them goddamn Northern Africans is all up in Europe with them. Because they sitting in the South. And all that shit become the Middle East. All that shit Asia. That's why them niggas to the Asia. Some of you niggas may be. But nigga, we on this west over here. And in the north too. You see that clip right there. We feeding all you motherfuckers. And them bitches come across here to my Canada sit up on top out here. They go Canada right next to Africa, right next to Alaska, in the middle of this hole. Come on down to the United, and they go goddamn, and here go goddamn how they come in right here. That's why they come in through New York first and all that shit. Them colonies come in through this motherfucker right here from Canada. Them Brits, them Vikings, the Norse coming in on our ass. And they go to Gulf, they go Florida, Louisiana, right on the border, Louisiana, and that's how them Europeans come across this motherfucker. And up in that motherfucker right there, come down out of county, in cahoots against the melanated people. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. This they logo. That's not my motherfucking logo. But what is all that out there? This the deception. These the motherfuckers who run the shit right here. These Mongols out here. So now this is what's gonna be the backside. That's what's on the backside of the Pacific. I just showed y'all this shit said the Pacific and the North Atlantic. The Atlantic Ocean sits in between Africa and South America, right here, and the Americas right here. This is where the Atlantic is right here. In between this shit right here. This is the Atlantic Ocean right here. And it goes on up and it becomes the Arctic up through here. So where it sit at? In the motherfucking east. These the dumbest motherfuckers in the world over here. These the Neanderthals, these the dinosaurs. We in the belly of the beast, we in the belly of the motherfucking dinosaur. And letting these hoes send us in the wonder with a globe and all that shit while they hide and protect daddy. This daddy right here, don't need this. And you got them Turkish, all that Albanian, that with the J gonna come in at. And they gonna goddamn run the script on the word. That was my side now right there. Took them oil fields on the side of that bitch, all this shit. This Europe sitting up in there. European shit, Europe. So all that shit right there is your razor and your razor. And that's why them North Africans, goddamn, was in cahoots with that. And they call that the Middle East. And that's why when I tell you that hidden disappeared land, when I say goddamn it, that's goddamn motherfucking Tuscany and Italy sitting right there, that's what I mean. I ain't playing no motherfucking game. I ain't playing no motherfucking game. I said that's Tuscany and Italy. That's split right there. So what's gonna be right there and what's gonna be over there? I told you UK gonna be over there, bitch, on that side. What's gonna be right there? They're gonna be goddamn Norway and all. What do I tell you? I'm gonna go and decipher the rest of that shit. But we wanna know about this right here, cause this is the back of the ball right here. You looking for the back of the ball? The back of the water ball, here it is right here. And they can reposition themselves how they want to. Depends on how you come at their ass. Depends on how they gonna defend that shit. Depends on how you come. How they gonna defend on faith. I'm gonna fuck their ass up. Fuck their ass up. In my sleep. I'm on the plantation now. I'm getting money. On the plantation. Sweet. Stay the top of my shit. On the plantation. Showing y'all the lands, okay. What lands them is right there? That's the back of the ball. But ain't no back of the ball. So now they goddamn stand that bitch up and claim a north and south. A north and south hemisphere with a ball. But the south really is Africa. And they sit in the east. And now they can be on the west and the east coast. Now they gonna be on the west and the east coast. You can't really see that motherfucker. Y'all got so many lands over there to play with. Y'all whole land, man. Go for Mocha. And all this equipment, like all this shit got goddamn jelly and shit on it. This goddamn technology from. Where all the rest of them lands is? Is a sandwich island out there somewhere? That's how they say Hawaii sit in the goddamn Pacific in the west, but it's really close to their mom and dad and them volcanic areas and shit. The Nyan-Shashak crater and all that shit. Huh? All y'all Mongolians. Huh? I'm gonna find y'all over here in this north over here, y'all in the Pacific. Huh? The Pacific is in the north, huh? Pacific's in the north, but the Arctic is in the east. What North Pole? Man, we talking about the Arctic where y'all been playing up under ice and shit. And then it said Antarctica. Let me show you what they say Antarctica. I gotta show what they say. See Antarctica Pole sit right over here. This South America down here. Antarctica Pole sit right over here. They ain't got Antarctica on the motherfucking bullseye. Is it an Antarctica in the west behind us? Or is that the same? Or is the same Arctic and the Antarctica the same motherfucking location? And they playing. Look at all them goddamn extra islands, them motherfuckers goddamn I threw it up. I ain't accounting for. Y'all gotta check in, bitch. When them boys in Texas told them goddamn, what Boozy them telling them fuck me, y'all gotta check in, bitch. Y'all gotta check in what all that shit is out there. United Nations, we wonder what the fuck that is. Yo, y'all goddamn got NATO going on. What the fuck y'all got going on? All this extra shit over here. Coming up out of that motherfucker A's, going out there to the extra. That's the island you're talking about. Now where Australia at, bitch? Huh? Now where Australia really located at, bitch? Huh? Yeah. Swag. So that's how you can goddamn be in the east or in the west when you get ready, because you play the backside of so much invisible imaginary water till you can position yourself how you want to position yourself when a nigga like me come at y'all ass. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. On y'all ass. Let me see. Ain't nobody came and let me go and leave this motherfucker slap up. I'm gonna leave this motherfucker slap up, then I'm gonna go run this motherfucker on 3 TV. Yeah, plantation life, my nigga. On their ass. On big. That way. Look camera. On that motherfucking ass. Yeah. Plantation life. These the places who got the world enslaved. Hey Trump, we want to go to war with them Mongolians, man. You protecting the little Persian babies and all that old other shit right there, and all that Canaan and all that old shit, all that old bitch, fuck all that biblical Jewish shit. We want to go to war, but then fuck China. We won't get China at too. China gonna be the one. China and Russia gonna be the ones that goddamn bust our ass up if you really trying to go to war, nigga. Fuck the games, nigga. Well, you fucking with Larry Hoover and shit, nigga. I always want to go to Chicago and fuck with the game. No, let's go fuck with China. But then y'all did that, then y'all end up owing them because y'all got the goddamn, because they your dad, nigga. These the motherfuckers, then y'all living off a nigga interest. Y'all got everybody money wrapped up and living off the interest. And y'all got them debt regular goes up. Because this your dad, nigga. This nigga own all the security treasuries that y'all motherfuckers down there possession. Ain't never I owe you. That a nigga gonna goddamn keep on slaving for their ass, for your ass by way of them. We your collateral. That's what they call chattel. Ain't that right, Juju? Ain't that right, Juju? Yeah. I'm just breaking it down so my people get to understand how we living and what the fuck going on. And goddamn, y'all live in sense. And let these bitches know y'all ain't crazy in this system of debt. You owe these motherfuckers out here over $1.1 trillion at this point. And y'all still believe that a dinosaur exists. I ain't finna buy my goddamn grandson no goddamn dinosaur. I changed my mind. I gotta keep it 1,000. When I buy him something else, fuck that. So this shit here is ridiculous. Then you owe China goddamn hundreds of goddamn millions of dollars. Then you owe yourself. Look, then you owe yourself. You owe these niggas right here. This Alaska and this goddamn UK all up in that motherfucker right there, Canada, the UK, all them Brits stuff. Then you owe them motherfuckers hundreds of millions of dollars. And you fought wars for them, and they still put you in debt. Then up on Obama, they cashed out on all those. See, Uncle Fed was already been on this shit, man. Been on it. I'm gonna keep on learning something. Like my grandma said, you're supposed to learn something every day. Now this how they goddamn reposition themselves in the so-called Pacific Ocean. They're supposed to be running around the backside of a goddamn water ball, and they showing you right here, the bullseye, the 33rd degree right there. The Big J, the Jomo, that has the Anu, the Anunnaki, the Anu, the Anayans. Wow. Wow. People are wow. I'm out this bitch. I said boom.